Which is a nice segue to this, because this morning President Trump, members of his cabinet, CEOs of energy and AI companies, they're all gathering in one place, Pittsburgh, for the first annual Energy and Innovation Summit. Joining us right now, first on CNBC, is Senator Dave McCormick. Senator, good morning to you. Congratulations on what looks like an incredible event. Tell us what's going on in Pittsburgh, and then I've got about 1 million questions to ask you about all that's going on in AI and energy.
Yeah, well, listen, we're so excited about this. We are really creating something unique here in Pennsylvania today. There's never been a gathering of the CEOs of energy investing and artificial intelligence coming together to talk about how we win the energy revolution and also we win the AI revolution. And that crossroads is coming through Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh's uniquely positioned. Pennsylvania's uniquely positioned because we have abundant energy. We have an incredible skilled workforce. We have incredible technologists and technology. We're here at Carnegie Mellon, where this is being hosted. And we've got the right leadership to move forward. So today, we've got about 60 of CEOs of the biggest companies in the world. We've got commitments of more than $90 billion of investment in data centers, in energy production, in transmission, in distribution, and in investing in skilled workers and programs that help the next generation of Pennsylvanians be able to meet the demand of what's arguably the next industrial era, and that's the next industrial revolution.
Let me start, though, with energy. I do want to get to the workers piece, because I do think that there's a lot of concern about what AI ultimately might do to the workforce. So you may have a more optimistic view, I don't know, but we've heard lots of different things there. On the energy front, what kind of energy are we talking about? And to what extent do you have a concern that AI, frankly, just takes up too much energy, and how we should even think about that?
Well, we have a bountiful energy in Pennsylvania, as you know. We're the #2 energy producer in the country and the 4th largest natural gas reserves in the world. And I'm someone who embraces all forms of energy. We have a huge nuclear installed base. We need to get back to building nuclear capability. We need to frack and get this natural gas out of the ground. And I support all forms of energy, although I'm very much opposed to some of the subsidies that I think created a lot of distortions in the markets. So we need to embrace all forms of energy. And certainly, we are in a race to lead in AI, and AI is incredibly energy intensive. So by some estimates, our energy demand will triple over the next 15 years. Right. The best way to make sure consumers aren't affected by that is to ensure that we have lots of supply.
Senator, speaking of AI and speaking of that race in large part is taking place with China. And the big news this morning is that NVIDIA is going to be selling its H20 chips to China. These were chips that historically, or I shouldn't say historically, but even just a couple months ago, had been banned by this administration, in part because there were genuine national security concerns about China in this race with us. It appears now that Jensen Huang had a meeting with the president, who you're going to see, and whatever took place at that meeting may have resulted in a change of heart about all of this. Has it changed your heart about whether these chips should be sold in China?
Well, listen, I had an opportunity to meet with Jensen, and I've talked to the president about this. And I used to oversee, 20 years ago, the export control area in the U.S. government. We have to do two things at the same time. We have to maintain a leadership position in the most advanced chips. We cannot be exporting the most advanced chips in the world. We need to have the talent that ensures that the United States and perhaps some of its closest allies are the beneficiaries of that. But we also participate in a global market where we need to make sure the companies that are producing them are able to get access to global markets. And if we don't do that, we're going to have a Huawei kind of situation where there's going to be an alternative. So it's a balancing act. The first generation, next generation, most advanced chips have to be in the hands of the United States, but we're also going to have to recognize the world's moving. And if we can have U.S.-based companies, U.S.-friendly companies that are in the leadership role, they're going to be able to need to sell the next generation, not the leaders, but some of the lesser, most advanced to other countries.